In 1912, Edmonton had a building, who the building goes with the history of Edmonton City. Aristocracy, elegance, all opulence get together. Look, here, Austrian chandelier. Beautiful handmade walls, roofs. Everything was settled down, but after 3 years, in the summer of 1915, the Great Gap. Continue with the old opulence. What we have here in Edmonton is this beautiful ballroom. When in a decade, in the 80s, it was covered with metal. The old grand lady had an issue of this, the summer of 1950, when everything, ball gowns here, tuxedos, aristocratic people, 300 persons from the elite, social elite in Edmonton came here. And in 1919, the Prince Edward, it was the first visit. We are in the smoking room in this building at the Fairmont Hotel. So we have a lot of history, a lot of stories to tell about it. This place is really interesting. It was the only place when the guys, men, used to get together, smoke the cigar, have a cognac, whiskey, and the ladies used to wait in the other part of the building. We have, let me show you something too. We have here too, the Confederation Lounge and the Confederation painting. The original get burned actually in Ottawa. And we have right now here one of the copies is the largest copies actually in Canada. The painter was Robert Harris. So what about if we're going to the other part of the building when it used to be just the ladies? We are here at the room when only the ladies in this building used to be allowed to be together, have a nice cup of tea, and maybe some cookies. While the guys, the men, used to be what I showed you first, the other smoking room cigar. Now, we have here one of the images. Ladies 19th century used to be exactly like this. Ball gowns going around, tuxedos, lights, all opulence. So, here, interesting. How can it be possible? This city started in 1900s, and they had the vision just for the aristocracy now, and the elite. We are here in the Queen Elizabeth Chamber, when these beautiful photos have magnificent portraits of George VI and the Mother Queen Elizabeth. This is an amazing room, and you can feel the area, the atmosphere of all for you. Beautiful photos to show you. So, in this chamber, Mick Jagger, Celine Dion, the King and the Queen of England, Brad Pitt, a lot of artists, musicians, part of the elite in the world, the jet set, stay here. Not a lot of people are allowed to watch, see this beautiful suite, but we just get it for you. Who is watching. This design in Edmonton. I remember when I was in Paris, I used to live in Montmartre, and the stairs, the design of the buildings here in Edmonton. This is one of the few buildings we have that design as well. Here. You can see the connection in all the stairs, how through the stairs you can see all the magnificent and all opulence and the map. Continue with the Edmonton history in this building. We have photos, the evidence what really happened. The first baseball game, May 20, 1929. Cowboys on steps, June 23, 1919. Terrace dining at the Hotel McDonald, summer 1929. City of Edmonton, Pallet Wheel Boat, Edmonton River Creek. Peace Parade, Jasper Avenue, Rotary Club of Edmonton. When the Ambassador of the United States came here to Edmonton in February 14, 1950. GWG Workroom, April 1919. These photos are the evidence how the people used to live in those times. History, tradition, and overall life. This is one of the favorite paintings, too, in this building. A typical 19th century Victorian style, little puppies, painted from an artist, Spanish artist. So with this, I just want to close and thank you for watching us. So I just want to tell you, have a nice Christmas and